welcome to episode 14 of Out of Wenger's Shadow on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, I've got the final two games of the season for you. We're away to Lyon and then away to Bordeaux, and as you can see, we come into it on the back of a magnificent 2-1 home victory over Monaco. So let's see if we can keep that going, and the team to face Lyon is coming up in just a moment. Okay, well, as you can see, we have gone for a slight change in tactical approach, if not in formation. We are now going with a gegenpress system, still the 4-3-3, and the team for this one, Lafont in goal. Back four is Cardona, Lascelles, Secco and Duverne. Chirivella behind Douglas Augusto and Taira in midfield. Simon on the left, Coco on the right, Ganago up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, my assistant manager is suggesting go out there and impress me. I'm going to do it with no gesture, see what happens. We've inspired a couple of them, motivated one, made one nervous, one hesitant and one unsure. So a little bit mixed, and the rest are all composed. So let's get out there and see what happens. So here we go, we'll get the match underway. As always, first 10 minutes we'll just see what happens, and then we'll take any action we need to after that. We are in our traditional yellow and green, and Lyon are in the white, and it is Lascelles. Now it's Taira, out to the right hand side, plays the ball over the top but ahead of its target. Duverne picks it up though, finds Taira who shoots. He's hit the post and the defence has got it clear. Cardona with the throw in. Simon plays it back to Chirivella. Cardona to Taira. Plays a square ball to Secco. Looking for an out ball on the right. Finds Duverne. Back to Secco. Taira to Augusto who shoots, and Bernardoni is able to make the save at the expense of a corner, and it is Simon with a right-footed in-swinging corner which is dealt with by the defence, and the highlight comes to an end. But we get another highlight. It's a Cardona throw-in, so we keep the pressure on. Augusto back to Cardona, finds Simon, cuts in field, hits the shot, and Moses Simon makes it Olympique Lyon 0, Nantes 1. We've got the lead. Now can we build on that and really start to put some pressure on the teams above us? The gap to the qualification spots is down to 3 points. As that's chipped in, Augusto turns, plays it back. Chirivella shoots, Chirivella scores, and it's Olympique Lyon 0, Nantes 2. And out of nowhere, we are suddenly 2 goals to the good. Our only concern is that Strasbourg's goal difference is much better than ours. Cardona with a free kick now, and he's gone close but not close enough. So the highlight comes to an end, approaching the half hour, and 2 goals to the good still. So very, very happy with how the opening period of the match has gone. And hopefully we can go on to complete the victory. So that is half time. Lyon 0, Nantes 2, and thoroughly merited as well. So going well, capable of even better. So slight disagreement with my assistant. And I'm going to take Augusto off and bring on Mutu. In fact, I'm not. He's not fit enough to come on yet. So Augusto's going to have to do a bit longer. And I think I'm going to leave it and just keep the 11 out there that are already there. So we'll encourage, and hopefully we can see this one through. So if we can get to 70 minutes, we can then make a couple of substitutions. And then we'll save the remaining changes for the last 10 minutes or so. As that's headed down, Orban puts it in. There's an appeal for offside, and this is very, very tight. Could be offside, might not be. The goal's given, and the deficit is halved to 2-1. So now we will make 2 substitutions. Cardona's going to come off. And we'll bring on Yuki Sommer at left back. In fact, we won't. We'll bring on Castelletto. And I'll take Simon off on the left-hand side. And bring on Bamba. And Santonzi can replace Duverne at right back as well. And then we'll save the remaining 2 subs for the last 5 minutes. And let's do that round about now. So Taira for Mutusami and Coco for Sommer, and that'll do. So we'll get the match back underway. We've got 3 minutes of the 90 to go and 4 added minutes to come. And we've managed to see it through. It finishes Olympique Lyon 1, Nantes 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of the episode and the final match of the season. We're away to a relegation-threatened Bordeaux side who need to beat us to have any chance of avoiding the drop into Ligue 2. So the team that's going to go out there and try and send them down is Lafont in goal, back 4 of Duverne, Leifis, Secco and Santonzi. Kirivella behind Augusto and Taira in midfield, Simon on the left, Sommer on the right, Ganago up front. And let's submit the team talk. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants to emphasise the support we've had all season from the fans and that we should give them one last performance to cheer for. I think that's fine. I was hoping there was going to be one that would mention being able to relegate our opponents, but there's not. So I'm going to agree with my assistant. I'm going to point the finger and go with his suggestion. And let's get out there and see if we can pull off the win. So as I say, as you can see, Bordeaux a point adrift of Montpellier. In fact, Montpellier have taken an early lead against Angers, who are also in relegation danger. And as long as Montpellier are ahead, there is nothing that Bordeaux can do. They are going down anyway, and Montpellier have doubled their lead. So let's demand more and see if we can compound their misery and send them down with a defeat. We won't be able to secure a top 7 finish, but we will be able to overtake Marseille if we can manage to get the victory here. Half time though, and it is 0-0. So we'll go into the dressing room. Time for everyone to dig in. Let's make some subs to try and help them. Don't need to worry about future matches because there aren't any. So let's take Augusto off for Mutusami. And let's give Batshuayi 45 minutes to see if he can have an impact. And I'm also going to take the yellow-carded Simon off and bring Bamba on. So 3 changes at half-time. Let's get out there. Let's demand more. And it is Barbe with the ball in. It's headed up rather than away. Lecou to Barbe. And Johan Barbe has absolutely smashed it into the back of the net. And we're a goal down to a side that's going to be relegated. And it is Santonzi to Taira. Santonzi's ball in. Keeper punches it clear. And Weisbeck brings it over the halfway line. Plays it into Lecou, who gets to the byline, pulls it back. And Lafont this time has made the save. Right, Santonzi's having a complete nightmare. So he's going to come off for Amiens. And they've missed a really good opportunity to double their lead. We're going to demand more. In fact, we can't yet. Ball in is headed up rather than away. Defence gets it clear as far as Sommer. Seko back to Taira. Lafise to Duverne. On to Bamba. Duverne to Bamba again. Back to Leifis. Duverne on to Bamba, whose cross is turned in by Batshuayi, making his return from injury. And it is Bordeaux 1, Nantes 1. So we're back on level terms. And Bordeaux are absolutely going down. And if we score again, they'll be potentially going down in bottom spot. Although Angers would need to win to make that happen, and they are 3-0 down. So Bordeaux will be finishing second bottom. Let's demand more and get Duverne off. We'll bring on Castelletto. And let's not concede to Michelin here. He plays it back to Lecou. Michelin crosses, and the deflection is a kind one and goes into the arms of Lafont. And that is going to be the final. In fact, there's one more highlight. Sommer's ball in, headed up rather than away. And Mutasami has won it for us in the 7th minute of stoppage time. And it is Bordeaux 1, Nantes 2. And that is how it finishes. So I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time to confirm the final league table of the season then. And as you can see, champions are Paris Saint-Germain by quite some margin. 19 points clear of Lens in second. Nice 7 points further back. A further 10 points back, Monaco. So a massive 36 points separates the top 4. In the Europa League spot is Lille. The Conference League spaces are taken by Metz and Marseille. Strasbourg just missing out on goal difference. And we're just a point behind Strasbourg and Marseille on 50, finishing 9th. And then down at the bottom end, Saint-Etienne occupy the playoff spot, so they'll be fighting for their future in Ligue 1 and taking the drop into Ligue 2. Bordeaux, as we said, and they will be joined by rock bottom Angers. So coming up on the next episode, it will quite obviously be the pre-season edition, but having achieved everything we need to at Nantes, I am going to be looking at whether there is an opportunity to move on. If there is not, we've got one more season available to us at Nantes, so I'll be back to resolve that one on the next episode. And if you've enjoyed this one, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and Goodbye.